Yeah, there's really no feeling that compares to driving a race car. When you're going down the straight at 280 k's an hour, you've got walls buzzing past your mirrors. Every single sense in your body is doing one thing, and that's driving a car as fast as it can. Going into the Gold Coast 500, it was the 8th and final round of the Carrera Cup Championship for 2022, and we were the championship leaders going into the event, and basically the pressure was on my shoulders to go out and deliver the result. There's a lot to play for this race. It's really all on the table, so it's basically all or nothing in my head. Aaron Love, the other contender, is in the lead at the moment. We've got a big job on our hands, but at the end of the day, we only need to finish 9th in this race to win the championship. So we just need to be strategic, we need to be composed, and make sure that we cross the line in one piece within the top 9. So preparing for a race mentally, you've got to make sure that you're in the right mindset to go out on track and really deliver as a racing driver. You want to be aggressive, you want to be assertive. Physically, I'm just loosening up my body, making sure everything's nice and free, so when I'm in the car, it's all just nimble, it's all working together. There's 19 pro drivers on the field, and every single one of those drivers can win a race this weekend. So going into it, obviously we need to put our best foot forward, we need to make sure that we are driving 110%, and that's the only way we're going to win this championship.
The equation's simple. This guy just needs to finish in the top 9.
Starting from 5th place, I had a really good start. We actually jumped the row in front of us. We were 3 wide going into turn 1, and it was a very tight bit of racing between myself and the wall. So basically I was at the point where I was like, oh, I don't know if I need to back out of it. So we stayed in there. We got clean through turn 1. The other 2 actually took the shortcut, which is a bit frustrating for me because we couldn't get that spot up to the top 3. But yeah, so from that point on, it was basically head down. We want to pull the gap from the guys in front, and we want to make sure that we're as close to the cars in front. If they make a mistake, we can pounce and make that advantage on them. First lap of the race at turn 4, there was a little incident with a few of the Pro-Am drivers behind us. Honestly, it was lucky that we didn't get caught up in that sort of turn 1 bingle, because obviously that could end our year and our championship hopes.
Well, that is exactly what Harri Jones was hoping to avoid, and he has.
It was a pity to see other drivers have a crash, but at the end of the day, we just had to keep our nose clean in those first few corners, and that's exactly what we did. Throughout the race, I actually couldn't really pull that big of a gap. It was a bit of a freight train of cars from probably 2nd through to 10th place. We were all really close in the lap times. Luke Jordan is putting a lot of pressure on me. He knows where I'm quick, I know where he's quick, so we're trying to play chess with one another to make sure that, you know, he's trying to get past, but at the same time, there's no way I'm going to let him pass. So that's very nice, close racing. It's basically why we go Carrera Cup racing, for that sort of enjoyment.
Harri Jones in 6th place, that's enough. It's good enough to claim the championship.
For Harri Jones, is 6 going to be enough? Here he comes, yes! And with sweat in his brow, he gets it done. Champion for 2022, Harri Jones at McElrea.
It was a feeling of joy, it was a feeling of relief, it was a feeling of just everything. It was just so overwhelming. Actually, I had a few tears in my eyes going into pit lane. I was just so grateful, so thankful for the team and everyone in my support network that we could actually achieve this goal. And yeah, it was the best feeling on earth. Yeah, it was a super special moment and a day I'll look back on for the rest of my life and smile. What's next? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.